guys. As you can see, Coco came out to play today. I'm going to be really honest with you, because I'm always honest with you. I was too dang lazy to do my hair when I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm like, wig it is. All right, so we are just going to get into this and have some fun. This was a palette that you guys have, several of you said you wanted to see, so I am going to show you. It is the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. It looks like this, and you slide it out. I'm going to stick maybe this in between. Sure. And then these are the shades. There's two different sides, the more neutral side and the more colorful side. We're going to do a mix of the two, I think, because I want to do a fall look with like blues and burgundies. I wore this like cobalt blue shirt, and I really like a blue burgundy look for fall. So I thought, you know what, that would be fun. It's going to be an all shimmer look because that is what is in this palette. And so this is part of my series of unused palettes. I had 17. I will have down in the description box the full list of them. There will be done next to the ones I've already done. So if you wanted to see looks with those, you can check it out. Those videos will already be up on my channel. And if there's something down there that you would like to see me use next, please let me know. So I'm trying to go through. I've had a couple of requests on the last couple of videos, so I'm excited. So I'm getting through the ones that already had votes, and then I bumped up ones that might have gotten more votes since then, or now there's new things coming in that people hadn't suggested before, but now will be, on the list before things that aren't. So that might be really confusing. Welcome. If you're new here, my name's Danielle. Welcome. I'm a dork. And I just like to have fun. I love makeup. I love playing in it. Clothes are my first love, to be honest with you. So I'm trying to incorporate more fashion videos into my channel. You're going to be seeing cooking. Actually, you will already have seen a cooking video. I like to do just a lot of different things. And so if you are interested in hanging out with me and seeing the things I like to do and chatting with me, I'm trying to incorporate more lives into my channel so that we can talk live instead of just in comments, but I love to chat back and forth in comments. I would love to have you here. So if you're interested and would love to subscribe, I would love that. And for all of you, if you're watching right now, you can wait till the end if you want to, but don't forget to give me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. If you end up not liking the video, you can do that. That's fine. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you get notified of my videos. All right, I don't usually say those things, but I'm like, you know what? People are like, you should remind people, because sometimes people just don't remember. So there's your reminder. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer on. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I have tried the Milani. I've tried the Urban Decay. The Milani I didn't like at all. It's too, not that it's a bad product. I have very oily skin and very oily lids. And I found that the Milani eyeshadow primer did not work for me to keep my lids from getting oily and making my eyeshadow crease. I highly recommend an eyeshadow primer, whether you have dry or oily skin. It's just a great base. It helps your shadows last all day. And yeah, it's good. And there are ones you can get that are tinted, so that if you have like a lot of like veins or blood vessels in your eyelids that are visible, it gives like a little bit of coverage for that before you start putting down your color. So yeah, that's just, I love eyeshadow primer. And this one is like $5. That's where I was going there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into a look. I think I'm going to do first kind of an all over, am I going to do a mix? We'll see if I do a mix of sides. I'm not sure yet, because I think I'm going to take this Punk Rock right here, this kind of burgundy color, and I'm going to have that be like my transition / crease color. I don't think that's the brush I want. And we're just going to see what that does. Like I said, it's going to be an all shimmer look, which I don't typically do, but I have done before, and it's fine. And some shadows, when you blend them out a lot, they don't have like that intense shimmeriness. So, or metallics or whatever. So yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. This is a gorgeous fall type shade to me. Of course, I'll wear any color any time of year. I don't care, but if you're looking for fall shades, this is definitely the way to go. I received this palette. It was a used palette that a friend of mine, Clara Barrera, her channel will be linked down below. She had asked me if I would like some of her used palettes that she, just wasn't getting use out of a while back. And I was like, absolutely. And so this was one of the ones that she sent me, and I am ashamed to say I have not used it yet until now, so I don't have to be ashamed anymore. So I'm very excited, and it's not that it hadn't been used because I'm not grateful or thankful for it. It's just it's funny because I tend to, when I was working, I just recently quit my job, so September 9th was my last day. I a lot of times would just grab for the same things because I just didn't want to have to think about it. And I could do any kind of makeup I wanted to do. But unless it was like, I usually worked in the morning, so I was getting up at 6. I didn't want to put that much thought into an eye look, so I just hurried up and did it. So I would keep grabbing for the same things. And then I typically didn't want to come home and wash off makeup to record videos or anything. So there were things not getting used. Now they're getting used. So I'm very excited about that. This is such a pretty shade. Like, I mean, it is just blending out. Now I have a wonky spot on this eye right here that likes to just not take color. It's the weirdest thing. And it doesn't always do it. I feel like it's been doing it more lately, and I'm not really sure why. But I always like to say, like, it's, don't blame it on this palette because it's my eye, not the palette. So, yeah. Okay. So now, what do I want to do here? I know I want blue. I'm trying to decide what I want at the outer corner. You know what, let's just go ahead into the blue. It's called, did I say that Punk Rock was the name of this one? It is. If I didn't say it, that's Punk Rock. And then this one is Dive. And so we are going to take that. I'm going to use my finger because that's just the way I like to do these types of shadows. And we're just going to start popping that on. And I'm going to keep it more toward the center of the lid, I think. I'm going to try that anyway. Again, beautiful. Like, it's going on like a dream. Now, I am not going to lie. I've had some Urban Decay shadows that were not my favorite. I had 2 of the, like, mini Born to Run palettes. They just, I didn't feel like the pigmentation was that great. I felt like the shadows in them were just really, like, kind of lackluster. I was not impressed by those at all. So, I ended up passing those on when I decluttered, and I did a giveaway with my decluttered palettes. And I love it because the winner keeps sending me little messages or leaving comments how much fun she's having with the stuff that she won, because I sent her some new products and stuff too. And that just makes my heart so happy that it went to somebody who is enjoying it so much and just having so much fun and getting used to other things that I wasn't. And that's the beauty about makeup too. Everybody likes kind of different things, you know, and some people like different kinds of formulas better than others. Like my cousin Debbie Chan, I'll link her down below as well. She is a glitter girl. Man, that girl wears glitter almost every day. She loves glitter, and it looks phenomenal on her. I can't stand working with glitters. It's just every time I use them, they feel messy to me. I don't like, honestly, the taking them off is one of the worst parts of it to me. It's just, and I feel like on me, they look way over the top. And on her, they look amazing. And so it's just, makeup is a lot of just a matter of preference. Obviously skin tones too. I'm sorry, I just spit. I am like a llama. That is what I do. You know, different colors look different on different skin tones. And so that makes a difference in shades people like to wear. Like orange is my favorite shade to wear. My cousin Debbie, she doesn't like it, you know, on her. And so it's just, you know, it's one of those things where makeup is just, it's a form of art and expression, and some of us aren't that good at this art or any other kind of art, but we have fun with it, and that's all that matters. And whatever makes you feel pretty, and you know, sometimes you want to feel bold, sometimes you want to feel more just soft and feminine and pretty, and not that bold isn't pretty, that's not what I mean. But you know what I mean? There's just like different, and obviously different things you're doing, you want different kinds of looks for. It's just so much fun. So I love that about makeup, that you can just do so many different things with it. Okay, I think what I am going to do is on the outer edge here, I'm going to use this ground. So it's like this awesome, I can tell that's one she never touched. and I am drawn to it. So I want to use that to just deepen up right out here. These are applying very nicely. I greatly appreciate that. It's kind of fun when you can do an eye look where you're mostly just popping it on with your fingers, you know, like it doesn't require a lot of tools. That's another thing, you know, people have certain brushes they like or certain ways they like to apply things. There's no wrong way, you know. I mean, yeah, there's makeup artists and stuff, and there's certain colors that look better together or things like that. But the reality is, same with clothes, anything like fashion stuff. Truthfully, you look best in what you feel best in, because when you feel good about what you're wearing, you carry yourself differently. You carry yourself with more confidence, or if you're, you know, you like your makeup or your hair or whatever it is. And so I get kind of annoyed with when people get hung up on like what's trendy, and not that there's anything wrong with using or wearing what's trendy or whatever, doing different trendy things, but to think that that's the only way, and that if you're not wearing those things or doing it that way, like you're out of style or you're wrong, I highly disagree, because those are just people that make up those rules, and I'm a person too, so I should be able to make up my own rules about what, you know, is best for me, and you can for you too. So if something makes you look and feel good, then that's what you should do. I'm a firm believer in that. We're not here to live to make other people happy or to have other people look at us and go, wow, she looks amazing or whatever. I mean, not that there's anything wrong. That feels great when somebody gives you a compliment. But the reality is you're never going to have everybody who thinks that. And so if you're trying to please other people, you're always going to be disappointed. I'm going to go back into that blue again and just go next to there and just add a little more. But yeah, you're always going to be disappointed, because there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like what you're doing or what you're wearing or your style or whatever. And so yeah, no, you need to do what makes you feel good. All right, so now I think let's do gold, because like gold and blue and burgundy I feel like have a good, should I do Twisted or Glory? So Twisted is more of like a true yellow gold. Glory has like a little bit of a darker base behind it. I think I'm going to go with Glory just because it's from the other side of the palette, and I think it's fun to kind of incorporate both sides. So this is more like an antique gold, I guess, maybe I would say. So we're just going to pop that in this inner area here. And I did go into my blue a little further than I wanted to, but that's not a big deal, because we'll just go back into the blue and fix that. So, does anybody have any fun fall plans? Like, does your family have traditions of orchards and stuff? We honestly don't. We go sometimes, and we have amazing apple orchards here and stuff. My son actually was working at one for a while, but like some years we feel like going and others we don't. Honestly, they're so expensive. Like everything at them is so expensive. And now that my kids aren't little, like they don't care about going out and riding the wagon to pick apples or whatever. They just want to eat donuts and have cider and stuff. And it's crazy expensive. And I mean, it's fun. Like we did it a couple years ago because my uncle was here from Georgia. So it was like a family day like that. But as far as like just for my 3 boys and my husband and I, we don't do that anymore. Sometimes we'll do it like if my sisters and my parents, you know, want to do it or something. So again, it's like a family day like that. But as far as like just us with our kids, we don't. Something else we have done several years, but don't do it every year, is there's a street in a town, a couple towns over from us, that does their whole street decorates like crazy for Halloween. It's so cool. And so the only thing about it that's annoying is you have to find somewhere to park and then walk a lot, which is fine. I mean, we don't mind walking, but if it's like really cold or the weather's not good, then it's not fun. And and it's kind of one of those things, like some of the people, it's kind of, they decorate the same every year. So like once you've seen it kind of thing. but other people do things differently. I am having serious fun with this. Okay, so what do we want to do underneath? But anyway, so sometimes we would go and do that. Same thing if like my sisters, my mom and dad, sometimes we'd meet like my aunt and cousins and stuff like that. Then it's fun. It's a family event kind of thing. But again, my boys are 22, 19, and almost 16. He might be 16 by the time you see this. So they're not like into that like they were when they were little kids. And now like my oldest, him and his girlfriend go do that or something, you know, like whatever. I'm going to do the blue definitely. Let's see, close to the lash line here. But yeah, if you guys have anything like that, I know obviously like the orchard and stuff is a common one, but do you do like, you know, haunted houses or anything like that? Like, my husband and I, by the time you've seen this, we will already have gone, but we're going to go to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio for their Halloween weekends. And they have, you know, like different like, haunted house type things and shows, like creepy shows and stuff. Like I know there's going to be one that's like for the Telltale Heart and things like that we're just going to go do like that. So that's fun, and just all the decorations and the people dressed up and stuff there will be super fun. And then my sister does a big Halloween party every year, which is so much fun. For a lot of years you just wore what costumes you wanted, and then a couple years ago she started doing it themed. I think this will be the 3rd year that it'll be themed. And I have videos up on my channel. Actually, I will link them down below. 2 years ago, it was like bring in the clowns, and it was like creepy clowns. And then last year, it was a murder mystery, and it was like the Roaring 20s meets 2020. So it was like zombie Roaring 20s, and we did a murder mystery. So that was super fun. So yeah, she does that big party every year. I'm not telling you what the theme is yet because you're going to see a video and see what I do for costumes, makeup, that kind of stuff. So that is something that I super look forward to. Okay, I am going to go back into that gold and just mirror underneath here what I did on top. Yeah, so that is something I super look forward to in the fall and, you know, Halloween time. And for me, I know not everyone likes this, and I understand. No, we don't just skip over Thanksgiving. We still celebrate Thanksgiving and everything, and actually we do that with my husband's side of the family. A couple years ago, I had, you know, said to them or asked them about, said to my husband, like, why don't we try to do Thanksgiving with your family? Because we're usually gone on Easter and stuff, and we do like a Christmas with them after Christmas. Actually, my in-laws, my mother and father-in-law, and sometimes my one sister-in-law come to my parents' house on Christmas Eve. And so we do that with them. And then a few days later, after Christmas, I think usually like the weekend after Christmas or around New Year's, we do a Christmas party with his side of the family. But otherwise, we hadn't been doing other like holidays just with them. So I was like, well, what if we do Thanksgiving with them? Because we were going to my one aunt's house, but we're with them for everything. We do like a big Christmas party with them, and we do Christmas tree day after Thanksgiving and all that. So I was like, let's make Thanksgiving a holiday with your family. So we started doing that a couple years ago. So that's really fun. And just, you know, eat a lot of good food and sit around, you know, that's Thanksgiving, right? And so I love stuff like that. And I am thankful all the time. I don't skip over Thanksgiving. However, once Halloween is done, it becomes Christmas in my house. That's the way I like it. I usually have my fall decor out at the end of August or beginning of September. So I have had fall stuff for a few months, and then I am just ready for Christmas. I am a Christmas girl. That's me. That's what I love. And so that's what I do. So yeah, once we do the Halloween party and Halloween, usually that next weekend is, or the weekend after, is our girl shopping weekend, and that's when we get in the mode of Christmas shopping, and so it just becomes Christmas. So that's the deal for me. So no haters. Okay, so now what do I want to do with I'm going to go back into that punk rock, that burgundy color. There's actually, so that's like more of a purplish burgundy, what I'm using. There is this after party over here that's more of like a true burgundy, which would also be really pretty. Actually, I'd like to do just like a gold and burgundy look with that shade of burgundy, I think. Would be stunning for fall. Ooh, I just thought of another burgundy. Well, here's the thing. So I'll think like, ooh, burgundy and green. But then a lot of times when you do it, it turns Christmas looking. And that's not the look I'm going for. So no, I don't think that is one I want to try. Because it does it every time. And it always cracks me up. Anyone who does that, like in a video, does like those kind of colors, always are like, oh, it looks Christmas to me now. And so when you're trying to do a fall, which is funny because burgundy and green are very fall-like colors, but something about putting them together becomes Christmas when it's in makeup for whatever reason. Okay, so yeah, that was good. Get that in there. And then we're gonna go into this one right here, just to brighten that up. I was gonna put the gold there too, but I'm like, I feel like I need to put something a little bit lighter just to bring that light. Bring on the light. So those are the fall things we do. Occasionally we'll do like a bonfire at my mom and dad's house. I'm hoping to have a family sleepover soon at my mom and dad's, and most of the time when we do that we have a bonfire. So that's always a fun fall when it's a little crisp outside and just being by the big fire, and it's so fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do liner and mascara, and I have a little special treat for you, and lips, and then we will be back to finish up. And this is the finished look. I decided to just go all out for this look, so I hope you don't mind, because we're playing and having fun. So as you can tell, I have some lashes on. I don't typically do that, but I've been trying, and I am testing out some lashes through a company right now that you are going to be seeing that video very soon. So I figured today's look was a perfect time to pop on a pair. And then on my lips, yeah, I know you noticed those because let's all say it together. I'm a gloss girl. And so typically I reach for gloss, but I do try to, especially when I'm playing on camera, I try to make myself wear some color. So this is one of the Revlon, oh dang, I don't remember what they're called. It's like a cushion lip tint, and I don't even know if they make these anymore, but I had won a bunch of them like last year by Christmas time, and I just popped the wrapper off this one. I mean, I literally got like 8 or 10 of these, and this is in the shade Extra Violet. I like these. I wore one in a little different shade. It was still a darker lipstick, but it was just a little different. It was actually more the color of my nails, like a little burgundy, which actually that looks like it, I don't know, whatever, to a concert. And it doesn't, when it fades really nicely. It doesn't dry down completely, but it also doesn't transfer a ton, but it doesn't dry down to the point where it feels really dry and like yucky on your lips, because I cannot do that. And to just dab a little on over top to like refresh it does great. It doesn't separate and look weird. I really, really like these. The only thing I don't love is the top of them, which is probably why if they don't make them anymore, because I feel like I looked and I didn't see them. It's kind of a weird thing because you have to like twist it up, and then it's hard to tell how much is on there. Like this one I wound up a little too much, so I was having to be really careful. But yeah, I like these. So you'll have to let me know what you think of the color though. Obviously this is a very bold look with the eye being bold and the lip, but that is fun sometimes, and on other people I love it. You know, it's just like, why can't I put it on and look at myself and go, that looks amazing? Like I think on other people. Probably because we're really critical of ourselves, right? Right. Okay, so let me come up close and show you the eyes. What do you think of those lashes? We'll obviously be getting my full thoughts on the lashes at some point, but what do you think of those colors? Honestly, oh, and in my waterline, I used this LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Eyeliner in Never Ending Navy. So it looks like this. So that's what I did in the waterline to keep in with that blue. And you guys, love this color combination. This is actually probably my most favorite eye look I've done in a really long time as far as like the colors and stuff. And even though it's all shimmers, that's only 3 different shades that, let me just pop it out for you for a second. The Punk Rock right here, and then the Dive and Glory. And then just in the inner corner, I did that acoustic right here. But so 4 shadows for this look, all, you know, shimmery metallics, and I really like it. I like the way it makes my eye color stand out. I really, really like it. Something else I like about this lip stuff, if you do the lip or the finger trick where you put your finger in your mouth and pull so that you get like that inner rim of your lips, like the lipstick off of it, it does not get on your teeth. It's fantastic. I hate to say it too much because if you can't get this, you're like, okay, thanks for telling me about something I can't get. Sorry. But yeah, so these lashes, I'll just say quickly, super easy to put on. This shape, I don't know if is great for me. And I will tell a little bit more why when you see the video with the full, you know, what I think of everything. But I do feel like this is a super fun look. I am so glad that I did this one. And hopefully you guys who wanted to see this Heavy Metals palette put to use are happy. I love this color combination. I'm totally doing this look to go out. Like, maybe not the lip. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know about that. But the eyes, like, I love this color combination. I might wear it tomorrow for Bible study. I just might. So, Jenny, my friend Jenny, if you're watching, which she always watches my videos, you'll have to remember if I wore this eye look for Bible study or not. Of course, I'll look very different since I won't have a wig on and probably not this lip. But you'll have to see if you recognize I. And I won't have these lashes either. But yeah, you'll see. I'll see what a sleuth she is, how well she pays attention. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm having so much fun going through this list of palettes and getting some use out of them. So this was the 5th of 17. So we've still got 12 to go. Yeah, I'm not good at math, but I can do that. So check out that list below. And if there's something that you really would like to see, please let me know. And otherwise, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the look, what you think of the lip, what you think of the lashes, whatever you want to tell me. Or just anything that you want to say. And of course, let me know if you've got any fun fall plans, because maybe I want to steal them and go do it myself. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.